Hi guys, it's Megan here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get a fall neutral look for green or hazel eyes or any other color. It doesn't really matter. It consists of a lot of purples, a lot of warm browns and golds, and a little bit of an orange gold, and a deeper pink lip, almost like a cranberry color on the lip. And I'm not going to put any blush on my face just for this tutorial. I don't think I need it. I don't use it every day. So this is the actual look. So if you want to learn how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is try to pull all of your hair back. And to do this, I just use any random hairband or hair tie, whatever you want to call it, line around. It doesn't have to be pretty because it's not going to stay up there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use moisturizer. Does not matter which kind you have. The kind that I'm using actually does not like their name on YouTube, so I'm not going to put it on YouTube because of their privacy. Don't forget to put it on your neck because it actually really helps massage. That's not why. As well, because your neck actually is the first thing that starts aging before your face and eyes and everything, so wild. Okay, so once that is all rubbed in, next thing you can do, this is optional, I don't do this all the time, but you can put BB cream, and I, of course, use Dreamfish BB cream from Maybelline, because I really like that one. And honestly, you don't need that much. I really have to get used to this computer. This camera and the computer. So just rub it in. I don't do this every day just because my face, I don't always have to. I recommend putting those in before you start your makeup. And the next thing I'm going to do is the next thing I'm going to use is a Clinique powder foundation. It comes with a sponge, and I'm the shade, I don't know, I think I'm like the lightest shade there can ever be. I'm sorry, I forgot the shade name. Don't you guys just love Miley Cyrus? All over your face. Don't forget to apply your neck as well to blend it in. And the good thing about putting moisturizer on underneath of this is so that it can like soak up, and BB cream really just helps it as well. So good thing about putting moisturizer and BB cream is for that reason. But yeah, so the next thing that I will do is I will again take my BB cream, and I kind of don't have any primer, and I'm kind of switching in between them. So if you guys have any primer suggestions, just please let me know. And I know this looks really weird. The reason that I use a primer is just so it can help. And the reason I use a primer is just for the fact. And the reason that I use a primer is just so that the moisture. And the reason that I use a primer beforehand is because it really helps the eyeshadow stay and it lasts all day. But the next thing that I do is I always beforehand, before I actually do anything else on my face, just put moisturizer on. Lip moisturizer, lip balm. whatever you want to call it. I call it moisturizer for some reason. But the reason I do that is so that the lip balm, it's kind of greasy, so it can like dry into your lips and soak in, so that your lips aren't completely dry and they're also not greasy when you put anything else on. So now I do not have the best of brushes, but I will use what I have. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is the Little Black Beauty book from e.l.f. and it has your neutrals on this side, and it has all of your colors on this side. And it does really have all of the colors that you actually do need and want. So, at least all the ones that I want. So you take any brush you like. Mine's just drugstore brush. I honestly think that got this from Justice or Claire's or something like that. So I highlight my eyes first. I just do. And remember that the eyeshadow highlight is, look into the camera. And remember that the eyeshadow highlight is not for your whole entire eye, it is just for right below the brow. So, next I'm going to be using this double-sided little tiny, oh, I've got this hair on it. Next I'm going to be using this tiny eyeshadow brush, and it's double-sided. So that's what I'm using. So I'm going to get the lightest purple shadow in the whole entire palette, which for me is this one right here. Here, I'll show you guys, because that's nice, and I like to show. So this is the lightest shadow that I have. That's purple. And I put it on the inner corner of your eyelid only. So only the inner corner of your eyelid. And you don't need too much, because if you overdo it, it's easier to add on than it is to take away. So the next thing, I'm going to be using my second lightest purple eyeshadow that I have. It's not actually the second lightest, it's just, if you have second lightest, then it's this one that I'm using. Sorry guys, I like Disney music. Hope you don't mind. And you will be using this on the outer, not the whole outer corner, but the middle part of your eyelid. You'll be using this. You can also use a flat shader brush. I believe this is called. If it's not, I'm sorry. But flat shader brush, like I said, mine's from Justice or Claire that cannot remember. Could actually be from like CVS or something. But that's what I use. And next, you might want a flat shader brush for this one just because it's a little bit more precise and it's going to be harder to take away. So you take the darkest purple that you have in your whole entire palette. And that is what you put on your eyeball. Not on your eyeball, sorry. That is what you put on your eyelid. Put it on the outer. You put it on the outer corner. might need some more. Did you guys ever watch Lion King? I used to love that movie. So this is all the purple that we have. You are done with the purple now, but you also have to do the brown. I will just clean this brush off. Hold your hand or your towel. I don't have a towel because I forgot one. But just to clean this off and use the very, very flat tip to get a brown that you have. I use the darkest brown I have just because it shows up better for me. Go ahead and put that on the inside corner outside of the purple. And you do want to go a little bit higher with this. So I just take a brow bone brush, but I like to use these for my creases better. I just feel like they help blend better. And the last and final color will be a gold. Mine is a brown gold. Did I show you guys the brown that I had? I don't think I did. So this is the brown that I will be using right here. So next thing we need is a brown gold. This is the gold. It's more of a warm color, and that's fine. And only put it on the outer corner of where you put your crease. The outer crease over that other brown that you have. If you look at it and it's a little bit high, then just make it a little bit lower by smudging down. And if you still don't like it, you can also add a highlight color, but I think mine looks fine right now. I'm going to be doing a darker lip look later. So for now, I'm just going to put mascara and curl my eyelashes. I feel like a lot of people miss this step, which is to comb your eyelashes. Because if there's a lot of mascara, then it can look really clumpy. If your eyelashes aren't together, it's not that your mascara is clumpy, it's just that your eyelashes themselves are clumpy. And I feel like a lot of people miss that step, and it kind of bothers me. I'm not gonna do that. So make sure you don't pinch your eyelid. Okay, so the next thing that I will be using is mascara, and I actually already opened this. But make sure you scrape off the mascara from at least one side just so it's not too clumpy. To prevent clumps, that's what I do. Hold it with a steady hand and make sure you brush up and like twist a little bit so that it actually gets on your eyes and it can color your eyes like this. Make sure you don't have any mascara on your eyeball because that hurts really badly. So the next thing that I will be doing is, because I already put the lip balm, it's from EOS by the way, it's the lightest pink they have. I think it's called Summer's Eve. I'm not exactly sure, but this is what it looks like. That's all. It's an egg shape. The next thing I use is my Color Whisper. I actually just did a haul on this and it's really good and it works really well. That's the review. I'm not doing a review for this. That's the review. You don't mind it. It's like that. And make sure you get the inner corners. Make sure you got all the corners and go. You should probably know that. But if you didn't, then that's what you do. And what I like to do is take any lip gloss that's almost the same color. And this is Lip Smackers from Justice. And just put this on the inner corners because it helps your lips look bigger and go only once. You only need to do that once. And it adds more definition. And another thing I suggest doing is you can do this with a finger or a brush, does not matter. I use a brush. But you take a little bit of the highlight color that you use for your eyes and you put it on your Cupid's bow. Bottom and top as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of a fall inspired hazel green eyes look. More tutorials are to come, and I'm aware that my hair is straight. Yes, I know my hair is straight in this video. I will show you how I get my day-to-day straight hair. I actually have naturally straight hair, so I'll show you how to do straight hair and how I also do curly hair as well. So, thank you for watching so much. So, goodbye.